Building a life of purpose begins with a deep understanding of who you are and what truly matters to you. Many people drift through life without a clear direction, allowing external circumstances to dictate their path. But to live with purpose, you must take ownership of your journey. This means looking inward, reflecting on your values, and identifying what gives you a sense of fulfillment. Purpose is not something handed to you. It is something you must actively seek. It requires intentional effort, a willingness to explore, and the courage to pursue what aligns with your soul. Without this foundation, life can feel empty, no matter how much success you achieve. True purpose is not about status, wealth, or recognition. It is about finding meaning in your actions and knowing that what you do matters. When you start to define your purpose, you create a guiding force that shapes your decisions, fuels your motivation, and brings a sense of fulfillment to even the simplest moments. Understanding your unique strengths and passions is a key step in this journey. Each person is born with talents, interests, and abilities that make them unique. These qualities are not random, they are clues to what you are meant to do. Too often people ignore their passions because they fear failure or judgment, but purpose thrives when you embrace what makes you different. Think about what excites you, what problems you feel called to solve, and what activities make you lose track of time. These are signals pointing you toward your path. The more you lean into your strengths, the more natural and fulfilling your journey becomes. Instead of forcing yourself to fit into societal expectations, focus on what brings you genuine joy. Purpose is not about pleasing others. It is about aligning your life with what feels right, deep within your heart. Self-awareness is a crucial part of living a purposeful life. Many people struggle to find meaning because they have not taken the time to truly know themselves. They are influenced by societal norms, family expectations, or external pressures that cloud their true desires. To break free from this, you must engage in self-reflection. Ask yourself deep questions. What are your core values? What do you want to contribute to the world? What kind of impact do you want to have? Journaling, meditation, and deep conversations can help uncover these answers. When you become more aware of what drives you, it becomes easier to make choices that align with your purpose. Clarity leads to confidence, and confidence leads to action. When you understand yourself, you stop chasing temporary satisfaction and start building a life of long-term meaning. Living with purpose also requires a shift in mindset. Many people believe that purpose is something grand and extraordinary, but it is often found in the small, everyday moments. You do not have to change the world to live a meaningful life. Sometimes purpose is about being present in your relationships, showing kindness, or doing your work with integrity. The way you approach each day determines the quality of your life. If you see every moment as an opportunity to contribute, learn, or grow, you will naturally align with your purpose. Every interaction, challenge, and experience holds a lesson. Instead of waiting for a grand moment to reveal your purpose, start embracing the present. When you treat each moment as meaningful, your entire life becomes filled with purpose. The journey to purpose is not always straightforward. It requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to evolve. Many people feel lost at times, questioning whether they are on the right path. This is normal, and it is a sign of growth. Finding purpose is not about having all the answers. It is about being open to discovery. The more you explore, the more clarity you gain. Life will present opportunities, challenges, and signs that guide you in the right direction. But you must be willing to take action, even when the path is uncertain. Fear and doubt will try to hold you back, but purpose is found when you push through discomfort and keep moving forward. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone, and purpose is revealed through experience. Surrounding yourself with the right people is another crucial element of a purposeful life. The people you spend time with have a significant impact on your mindset and direction. Negative influences can drain your energy and create self-doubt, while positive, supportive relationships can uplift and inspire you. Seek out those who encourage you to grow, challenge you to be better, and support your journey. Purpose is often strengthened through connection. When you engage with like-minded individuals, you gain new perspectives and insights that help refine your path. Community, mentorship, and meaningful conversations can accelerate your personal growth. You do not have to walk this journey alone. Being around the right people makes the process more enriching and fulfilling. Taking action is one of the most important steps in living a purposeful life. Many people get stuck in overthinking, waiting for the perfect moment, or fearing failure. But purpose is not just about knowing what matters to you. It is about taking steps to bring it to life. Even small actions can create momentum. The key is to start where you are, with what you have. Do not wait for everything to be perfect. Progress happens when you take consistent steps, no matter how small. Every effort adds up, and over time your actions shape the life you desire. Purpose is not found in theory. It is discovered through doing. By taking action, you build confidence, gain experience, and create opportunities that bring you closer to your true calling. Challenges are inevitable on the path to purpose, but they should not be seen as obstacles. Instead, they are opportunities for growth. Every setback, failure, or difficult moment is teaching you something valuable. When you face challenges, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this experience make me stronger? Instead of letting difficulties discourage you, use them as stepping stones. Resilience is a crucial trait in living a purposeful life. The more you overcome, the more confidence you build. Each struggle prepares you for greater opportunities. When you see challenges as part of the journey rather than roadblocks, you develop the mindset needed to stay committed to your purpose. Ultimately, building a life of purpose is about making intentional choices every day. It is not a destination, it is a continuous journey. Purpose is found in how you live, how you contribute, and how you grow. When you align your actions with your values, life becomes more meaningful. You wake up each day with a sense of direction and motivation. Instead of feeling lost or unfulfilled, you feel a deep connection to what you are doing. Purpose is not about external validation, it is about inner fulfillment. When you live with purpose, you create a life that feels rich, meaningful, and truly your own. Living a life of purpose requires you to embrace self-discovery and take responsibility for shaping your own path. Too often people fall into routines dictated by external expectations rather than personal fulfillment. They chase success based on societal definitions, hoping that achievement will bring them happiness. But true purpose does not come from external validation. It comes from within. It requires self-exploration, a deep understanding of your desires, and the courage to align your actions with your inner calling. Without purpose, life can feel like a series of disconnected events, lacking meaning and direction. However, when you intentionally seek purpose, every action, big or small, becomes part of a larger journey toward fulfillment. The key is to ask yourself meaningful questions and be willing to explore different paths until you find one that resonates with your soul. One of the most powerful ways to find purpose is by focusing on what brings you joy and fulfillment. Pay attention to moments when you feel most alive. These are indicators of what aligns with your true self. Passion and purpose often go hand in hand, yet many people ignore their passions because they seem impractical or unconventional. But purpose is not about practicality. It is about fulfillment. When you do what you love, your energy increases, your motivation grows, and your work becomes meaningful. The challenge is overcoming self-doubt and societal conditioning that tells you to follow a traditional path. The reality is that your unique passions exist for a reason. They are clues to what you are meant to contribute to the world. The more you embrace them, the clearer your purpose becomes. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles to living a purposeful life. Many people hesitate to follow their calling because they fear failure, rejection, or uncertainty. They allow fear to control their decisions, keeping them stuck in situations that do not align with their true desires. But fear is a natural part of the journey. It is not a sign to stop. It is a sign that you are stepping into something meaningful. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone, and purpose is found through experiences that challenge you. Instead of avoiding fear, embrace it. Use it as a signal that you are moving in the right direction. When you push past fear, you gain confidence, resilience, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Purpose is not about having all the answers. It is about taking bold steps despite the uncertainty. Living with purpose also requires a mindset shift. Many people believe that purpose is something extraordinary, reserved for a select few. But purpose is not about grandeur. It is about finding meaning in everyday life. It is not just about changing the world. It is about changing the way you interact with the world. A purposeful life is built through small, intentional actions that contribute to something greater. It can be found in the way you treat others, the way you approach your work, and the way you choose to grow. Every moment presents an opportunity to align with your purpose. When you shift your mindset to see the significance in the small things, you realize that purpose is not something you find, it is something you create. A life of purpose is strengthened by consistency and commitment. Many people start with enthusiasm but lose motivation when results are not immediate. But purpose is not a destination, it is a lifelong journey. It requires patience, perseverance, and the willingness to keep going even when progress seems slow. The most meaningful paths are rarely easy, but they are always worth it. When you stay committed to what matters to you, challenges become stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Setbacks are not failures. They are lessons that refine your path. Each experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to your growth. The key is to keep moving forward, knowing that every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to a life of true fulfillment. Surrounding yourself with the right people is essential in this journey. The environment you create plays a significant role in your ability to live with purpose. Negative influences can drain your energy and create self-doubt, while positive, supportive relationships can uplift and inspire you. Seek out people who encourage you, challenge you, and share your vision for growth. Conversations with like-minded individuals can provide new perspectives, insights, and motivation. Purpose is often strengthened through connection. When you engage with those who share your values and aspirations, you gain the support needed to stay on your path. You do not have to navigate this journey alone. Community, mentorship, and meaningful relationships make the process more fulfilling. Living a purposeful life requires resilience and the ability to navigate challenges with grace. Too often, people allow obstacles to define their journey, believing that setbacks indicate they are on the wrong path. However, purpose is not about avoiding difficulties, but about using them as stepping stones for growth. Challenges test your commitment to your vision and force you to develop strength, patience, and perseverance. When you encounter resistance, it is a sign that you are moving beyond your comfort zone, which is necessary for growth. Purposeful living does not mean a life free from hardship. It means finding meaning in the struggles you face. Each challenge presents an opportunity to refine your direction, gain wisdom, and strengthen your ability to stay the course. Instead of seeing difficulties as reasons to quit, view them as valuable lessons that shape you into the person you need to become to fulfill your purpose. One of the most significant challenges people face in their pursuit of purpose is self-doubt. The mind can be a powerful ally or a relentless enemy, depending on how you train it. Many individuals talk themselves out of pursuing their true calling because they believe they are not capable, worthy, or ready. These limiting beliefs create an invisible barrier that prevents them from taking action. Overcoming self-doubt requires intentional mental conditioning. It starts with recognizing that your thoughts are not always factual. They are often shaped by past experiences, fears, and societal influences. Replacing negative self-talk with empowering beliefs is essential. Instead of saying, "I am not good enough," affirm, "I am constantly learning and growing." The way you speak to yourself matters. When you consciously choose to nurture a positive mindset, you develop the inner strength needed to stay committed to your purpose. Discipline plays a crucial role in sustaining a life of purpose. Motivation can be fleeting, but discipline ensures you remain consistent in your efforts even when enthusiasm wanes. Many people start their journey toward purpose with excitement, but lose momentum when challenges arise or when results are not immediate. True commitment requires showing up every day, regardless of how you feel. Discipline is about prioritizing long-term fulfillment over short-term comfort. It means making intentional choices that align with your vision, even when distractions tempt you to veer off course. Developing habits that support your purpose, such as setting goals, maintaining a structured routine, and practicing self-care, creates a strong foundation. The more disciplined you are, the more progress you make, and the closer you get to living a life that reflects your deepest aspirations. A life of purpose is deeply connected to service and contribution. While personal fulfillment is important, true purpose often extends beyond the self. The most meaningful journeys involve making a difference in the lives of others. Whether through acts of kindness, mentorship, creativity, or leadership, your purpose is amplified when you use your gifts to uplift those around you. Contribution does not have to be grand or widely recognized. It can be as simple as offering encouragement, sharing knowledge, or being present for someone in need. The more you give, the more connected you feel to something greater than yourself. Service brings a profound sense of fulfillment that material success alone cannot provide. When you shift your focus from "what can I gain" to "how can I serve," you experience a deeper sense of purpose and a more meaningful connection to the world around you. Mindfulness is a powerful tool in the pursuit of purpose. Many people become so focused on future goals that they overlook the present moment. They believe that purpose is something to be achieved in the future rather than something to be experienced now. However, true fulfillment is found in the present. When you practice mindfulness, you become more aware of your thoughts, actions, and emotions. You engage with life more fully, appreciating each experience as part of your journey. Mindfulness allows you to recognize the beauty in everyday moments, making even the smallest tasks meaningful. It also helps you stay aligned with your purpose by keeping you connected to your intentions. Instead of being consumed by anxiety about the future, mindfulness grounds you in the present, where real transformation takes place. Growth is a continuous process, and living with purpose requires a commitment to lifelong learning. Many people limit themselves by believing they have already reached their full potential. However, purpose evolves as you do. The more you expand your knowledge, skills, and perspectives, the more opportunities you create for yourself. Reading, seeking mentorship, exploring new experiences, and stepping outside your comfort zone are all ways to fuel personal growth. Each new lesson adds depth to your understanding of yourself and the world. When you approach life with curiosity and a willingness to learn, you become adaptable and open to new possibilities. The pursuit of purpose is not about reaching a final destination. It is about continuously evolving into the best version of yourself. Growth ensures that you remain engaged, inspired, and aligned with your ever-unfolding journey. Surrounding yourself with the right influences is essential for maintaining a purposeful life. The people you interact with daily shape your mindset, habits, and overall outlook. Negative environments drain your energy, fill you with doubt, and create unnecessary obstacles. On the other hand, supportive, like-minded individuals inspire and challenge you to stay committed to your path. Be intentional about the company you keep. Seek relationships that encourage growth, accountability, and shared purpose. Conversations with those who uplift and motivate you can spark new ideas, reinforce your confidence, and provide guidance when challenges arise. Your environment should be a source of inspiration rather than a hindrance. Surround yourself with those who push you to be better, and distance yourself from influences that pull you away from your vision. Resilience is a defining characteristic of those who live with purpose. The ability to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to change, and persist despite adversity determines the depth of your success. Life is unpredictable and obstacles will always arise, but resilience allows you to keep moving forward. Rather than viewing failure as the end, see it as a stepping stone. Each setback contains valuable lessons that contribute to your growth. Developing resilience requires shifting your perspective, seeing challenges as temporary, and believing in your ability to overcome them. The strongest individuals are not those who have never failed, but those who have learned to rise each time they fall. Purposeful living is not about avoiding difficulties. It is about facing them with courage and unwavering determination. Ultimately, living a life of purpose requires you to take responsibility for your own fulfillment. Many people wait for external circumstances to align before pursuing what truly matters to them. They believe they need permission, validation, or ideal conditions before taking action. However, purpose is not something granted by others. It is something you claim for yourself. The moment you decide to take control of your life, you step into your true potential. Excuses, doubts, and fears may try to hold you back, but your commitment to purpose must be stronger than your limitations. You do not need anyone's approval to live with intention. The power to create a meaningful life is in your hands. When you take ownership of your journey, every decision becomes an opportunity to shape a life that aligns with your deepest values and aspirations. Living a purposeful life requires a deep connection with your values, aspirations, and the things that truly matter to you. It is not just about waking up every day and going through the motions. It is about actively engaging in life with a sense of direction and meaning. Too often, people allow external expectations to dictate their choices, leaving them feeling unfulfilled and disconnected from their true selves. To live with purpose, you must take a step back and evaluate what is truly important to you. What are the things that ignite your passion? What activities make you feel most alive? Answering these questions allows you to build a life that aligns with your authentic self, rather than one shaped by societal pressures. When you live according to your deepest values, you experience a sense of fulfillment that no external success can provide. One of the greatest obstacles to living a life of purpose is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of the unknown can keep you trapped in a cycle of inaction. Many people hesitate to pursue their dreams because they are afraid of making mistakes or disappointing others. However, fear is not a sign that you should stop. It is a signal that you are stepping outside of your comfort zone, which is necessary for growth. Instead of allowing fear to hold you back, use it as motivation to push forward. The most successful and fulfilled individuals are not those who never feel fear, but those who learn to move forward despite it. When you acknowledge your fears without letting them control you, you open the door to endless possibilities. Each step you take in the face of fear strengthens your resilience and deepens your sense of purpose. Time is one of the most valuable resources you have, yet many people spend it on things that do not align with their purpose. It is easy to get caught up in distractions, responsibilities, and routines that do not contribute to your growth or fulfillment. If you are not intentional about how you spend your time, you may find yourself drifting through life without a clear direction. Being mindful of how you allocate your time is crucial to living with purpose. Every decision you make, whether it is how you spend your morning, the conversations you engage in, or the commitments you take on, either brings you closer to your purpose or pulls you further away from it. Learning to prioritize the things that truly matter ensures that you do not waste precious moments on things that do not add value to your life. Time cannot be reclaimed once it is lost, so it is essential to use it wisely. Growth and change are inevitable in a purposeful life. Many people resist change because it feels uncomfortable or uncertain, but true purpose requires constant evolution. The person you were 5 years ago is not the same person you are today, and the person you will become 5 years from now will be shaped by the experiences and lessons you embrace along the way. Growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone, challenge old beliefs, and open yourself up to new perspectives. It may require letting go of relationships, habits, or mindsets that no longer serve you. This process can be difficult, but it is necessary for reaching your highest potential. Embracing change as a natural and necessary part of life allows you to continue evolving and aligning more deeply with your purpose. Each new experience adds to your wisdom and prepares you for the next stage of your journey.